Hey everybody, this is Joe. Thank you for watching my Giga Texas construction update video. Today we began an early morning flight and the skies were very misty around Giga Texas, but it did not prevent us from seeing some very interesting things. Here's some of the stuff we'll be covering in the video today. We'll look at some key areas around the site that I'd like to highlight, and then we'll look back on this day 1 year ago to see how Giga Texas appeared then. Starting out at the west side of the General Assembly building, the side that faces the highway, we look through those large glass panes and we see a Model Y display hanging from the truss roof. And it makes me think that this might be the first Model Y built at Giga Texas, and it's on display possibly for public or maybe a lobby area for Giga Texas. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner photo that gives you an idea about where this is located. And because of the low light levels outside and the lit interior, we take advantage by looking in several areas on the west side of the General Assembly structure, and you can see the progress that's going on inside as well. On the south end at the water detention ponds, we see that the work to reshape the ponds continues. The original water detention pond is all but removed now, and a new one is taking shape a little bit farther to the south, as you can see. In this central area, the steel structure known as the high bay with the double columns down the middle and the two bridge cranes appears to be pretty much complete, and now they are building the next part of that structure to the south with the single central columns. We also see roof decking is being applied to the steel structure on the north end, and on the south end all of the footings are very close to being completed. On the east side of the stamping machine structure, we see that reconfigured wall that extends the window line to the south looks to be completed now, and more of those concrete driveway areas are continuing to be under construction. Moving to the casting machine structure, we see that all of the wall panels are now in, and they're now working on the roofing materials for the final installation and weatherproofing. As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner photo, a lot more castings have been made as well and are being picked up for transport. And the final area I'd like to highlight is that alleyway between the paint shop and the battery cell structure. We see that they are installing the water vault just to the north in the upper left-hand corner photo. In the bottom right-hand corner photo, you can see that bridge crane has been installed now, and it's red that says Tesla on it. So those are the key areas I wanted to highlight today for you. Let me know what you think about the hanging Model Y in that west side. So let's take a look at how the site looked 1 year ago today. Today we look back 1 year ago on this date how Giga Texas appeared, and hopefully this will help give a little bit of idea of the progress. Here we're on the southwest side looking back northeast over the factory main foundation, and this is how the south water detention pond and the area around under the south bridge appeared. The big pit for the stamping machine area continued to have the isolation foundations constructed with lots of rebar being installed. Here's a look across to the east. This is that small water detention pond, the area where the robotic machinery was temporarily stored. And of course the east parking lot area where also contractor trailers, the cars are parked, and a lot of other equipment. As we continue to fly further to the north, we see the area where the electrical switchyard was installed as well. Here we're looking directly at the paint shop area. You can see how the footings have been installed in a much larger area. Most of the paint shop west side has been completed here. A lot of the rebar cages for the footings were being pre-made as well. So here is how the overall foundation appeared on this date 1 year ago, and how Giga Texas has progressed from then to now. Should be very informative to see. I do hope that you found this review helpful. Before we begin, I would like to say thank you to my patrons for your generous support. Patreon members get access to high-resolution photos, previews, and direct dialogue with me. If you would like to support my channel, please consider becoming a patron using this link, which is also in the video description. Please also consider subscribing and hitting the like button. Thanks. My drones are ready and raring to go. Let's go flying over Giga Texas.